Phill. Wow, it's one of the amazing day today, actually, where we are coming to you live on your favorite program, This Generation, the program designed to inform, to educate, and to sensitize. Talking about This Generation, it's one of the programs that actually hitting the massive of the people out there, moreover, educating us day by day, more especially what happens in the world of this generation today. So today being one of the greatest day and very amazing, we are talking about very interesting topic on your favorite program. We shall be talking about the lifestyle amongst the youth. So before we get into that, let me just have a short moment to wish people's birthday. Remember to present this. I'm your favorite host. My name is John Horseway, and in the studios I'm privileged once again to have one of our own working mate team. So I'll be talking to our own, Chipata TV team. So that is our own Mr. Dr. Phill. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Thank you, viewers.
I'm happy to have you.
Sure. I'm also happy to be here on this platform.
Not forgetting our own, ask them. That's a good reporter. Our CTV reporter. Talking about you as in Christabel. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, John.
It's hard sometimes me to say all of your names. I would want you to just to say the names to the viewers.
My names are Krista Kalimbe.
Mm-hmm.
CTV reporter.
Look at you.
Of course, presenting the newsroom.
yeah. Department on top of that. Sure. So yes, let me just have a short time to wish people's birthday, more especially those that had their birthdays yesterday, until there are others that are celebrating their birthday today. Today we are actually having one of our friends by the name of Lapson Ngwira is also celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday to Mr. Ngwira there. And also we have Charity Banda. She's one of our followers on this program, This Generation. Happy birthday, Charity Banda there. And also not forgetting our teamwork, Mr. Alex Mbewe, who had his birthday yesterday. So it was awesome, although we didn't arrange so well yesterday due to our preparations. We are ever busy, in and out sometimes.
No, we'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
Yes, sure.
It's a promise to the viewers.
Sure. It's in the background right now, the preparations.
Wow.
The preparations are underway.
Sure. Wow, we thank God for that. So we'll be celebrating our friend's birthday, that is Alex Mbewe, although he had it yesterday, but still more, as we have said, the preparations are still behind the scenes, although you cannot see, but we are able to do that for him. So also not forgetting our friends here. This is Mitch Banda and Cuthbert Motes, Junior Martins. GM Martins, sorry. Happy birthday to you once again as you are celebrating your birthday. We wish you all the best and more in returns. So as the area said, in case you're just joining us just now, we are talking about lifestyle amongst the youth, and in the studio I'll be talking to one of our teamwork here at Chipata TV, talking about Dr. Phill Membe and also Christabel Mlenga Chanda. So that's what will be our reporter, newsroom reporter. So she's also with us. In case you have just been hearing the voiceover about people that do some reporting here, she's the girl and she's our teamwork. So I'm happy to have you.
I actually saw her last night on our many news.
Our main news.
At the end of the report, I saw her walking. I was like, oh, that's my own.
Oh, that's
It was nice.
It was nice, right? Yeah. Not sure. Forgetting you about as well, you being as one of our changer here at Chipata TV, making sure the production, the pictures, and everything, editing, the ethics are well done. Sure. Congratulations on that one.
I'm humbled.
I know you've been in and out.
Sure, I've been in and out. We've been working behind the scenes. Yeah, but anyway, everything is okay right now.
Your reflection on today's topic, talking about lifestyle amongst the youth.
Okay, talking about life amongst the youth. You said my reflection.
Yeah.
As in how?
As in, what do you think about today's topic?
Today's topic. Well, for me, it's a very good topic.
Okay.
Because believe me, if you miss this topic, then you don't know what you want in life.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, this is where we get a lot of tips about like on how to, how we can live. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
There are some youths out there that sometimes they may be actually. We want you to break, Christabel, to break the way lifestyle. How like lifestyle amongst the youth? How should a youth live in short, like in their lifestyles today?
Okay.
Talking about today's generation.
Okay, looking at today's generation, most youths nowadays, they tend to engage themselves in bad vices.
Okay.
But that is not the way it's supposed to be. As a youth, you are supposed to be in charge of your life, whereby you look at it from a positive perspective.
Okay.
You commit everything in God's hands. Like you have to live in a godly way. Not whereby you just do anything just because this group of people is doing it, then you also fall to play. Like you also become that. You become part of them, in short.
Can we say that there's also a difference concerning today's more modern world and compared to those of the past?
Yes,
More especially how youths are living.
Yes, looking at the past, with the incoming of social media and everything, long time ago social media was there, but it wasn't all that common. Okay. As in, like now, you find that us youths in Africa, we tend to adopt the Western way of culture, whereby the things that those youths from the Western world do, that's what we also adopt as youths in Africa. But it's not supposed to be like that.
Okay.
We ought to be ourselves in charge of our lives, in short.
In charge of our lives.
Yes.
Your take on this?
Okay, I think my take on that one is, yes, let's talk about, I'm happy she mentioned something like social media.
Yes.
And I'm very much concerned about that one.
Well,
talking of social media, I'll tell you one thing, this generation, the only good thing we have right now is social media. But the thing is that we are not utilizing social media and we're not using it mushe the way it's supposed to be. You get my point? When they say social media, they're not saying you should be posting, you should be making friendship, yes, nasty things, posting naked photos. No, it's a platform where you can make even business. Me, I've seen people out there.
And I want you to explain more on this one, because that one is also affecting a lot of youths, more especially. There are some, they just spend a lot of time on social media, such as Facebook, and without even, just maybe getting there, wasting their time watching unnecessary things, unwanted videos such as pornography, and taking a look on not photos, as you have said. So I just want you to clarify more and to say more on this one, and how can social media actually help, such as Facebook, help a youth out there?
You know, for me, I believe in, there's this one thing we forget. Facebook was there to showcase what you have at hand.
Okay.
You get my point?
Yes.
That's, like for me, I'll tell you one thing. I've got like 5,000 friends on Facebook.
Okay.
Make sure if I do this project, I post it on Facebook, it will reach that 5,000 people.
Yes.
You get my point?
Yes.
So let's be aware that whatever we post, if it is an insult, I'm insulting people. If I post that on Facebook, just know that I've insulted that 5,000.
The one that will be read.
Yes, if it is something to do with your life, to like improve your life, if I post that thing on Facebook, just know that it will reach 5,000 people. So Facebook is all wide. It's up to you whether to like what's that? Whether you make your life better or yes. Facebook.
So can we say that Facebook can also be used as one channel of finding a job for someone?
Sure. You've seen pages like, there's Amasampo, there's what. Those guys are using Facebook nicely. Believe me, at the end of the month, they've got enough money. You get my point?
Yes.
I've got a friend who runs Ascent Nations.
Okay.
The guy makes about 18,000 in a month just using Facebook. He's just in bed doing his business there. Someone will call, I want to advertise this on your platform. You get my point? At the end of the month, you make about 18,000. Not even these other civil servants can make that money.
Yeah, it's true.
As a salary, you get my point. So at some point, if you use it nicely, wisely, it's a very good platform. You make money without panicking. That is 0.05, you end up on cheat or shanshan. No, but you're just in bed, you're making money. It's just like that. Look at our friends right now in the UK right now. They are making shows. If you knew John,
Yeah.
I've seen this show online. You get my point.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
how we use social media
Mm-hmm.
wisely. You do a show nicely. You even invite people from outside. You've got no boundaries when you talk of the social media. You can call a friend from UK, or your friend from South Africa, everywhere. Okay, just go to John. Is it John Koso or anything? Then you see what I'm doing. You get my point. You are trying to advertise yourself out there without boundaries. Yeah, I think.
Now there's also one which is so common. Although we are now facing more, or we want to just base much our talk on issue to do with Facebook, because it's one of the things that is affecting and also helping the youth. But there's this tendency of youths hiking one another on social Facebook and maybe bullying one another. Should that be a motive of using Facebook today?
No, I think on that one, for me, okay, well, it's a bit tricky.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
hiking one another's account. What can I say? I think new kawala, in short. And the people started doing that. That is some 4 years ago, are Nigerians.
Okay.
Whereby they'll look at you first, they'll see your people who are following you, and then they want to make business out of you. That's where the whole concept started. But I'm very happy that the government of Zambia right now, they're looking into that. I'm sure ZICTA, they're
Yes.
making a follow-up. Once that thing happens, it's just report it to ZICTA, and then they'll make a follow-up.
So when you report to ZICTA, like for instance, have been hacked, your account has been hacked. When you report, are they able to locate the person that has hacked your account?
They will locate the machine.
The machine.
Yes.
Okay. The device used to hack your
The
account.
device used to hack your account. If it is an internet cafe, they'll check that at that moment who was here.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, it's a good move.
Yes, it's a very good move.
Your contribution as well on this.
This, yeah, when you talk of people hiking other people's accounts, it's a very bad vice. In the way that you find that someone posts something which was not supposed to be posted on Facebook. Let's say, for instance, someone posts something like obscene materials,
Yes.
whereby at the end of the day your character tends to be, your image tends to be tarnished. Because
Sure.
people start, if at all there are people who are looking up to you as a role model, they tend to look down on you.
Okay, and there's also one more thing I've just discovered and I've seen out there. We're talking about, in case viewers are just joining us, we're talking about lifestyle, how you used to live their lifestyle today. So there's also one more common thing which is on the market so far. I won't just say it on as in part of the Facebook as well. It's there, but it's also done as outside Facebook. Talking about the issue of slaying, you tend to slay a lot. I'm sure you have seen them, like those that they'll just go for photo picking. I mean, these other things. How can that affect a youth today?
Talking of slaying, I think it's just a mentality of a person.
Or maybe to begin, who is a slayer on this?
Who is a slayer?
On this?
I think we'll ask a woman.
So you say I should ask this one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Christian, who is a slayer?
Okay, a slayer is more, okay, in lack of a better term, I would say it's someone who feels to be like on cloud nine, someone who feels like to be on top of the world, whereby that person is not like, no one is equal to that person, in short, in terms of fashion,
Okay.
hairstyles. Yes, like they're outstanding.
So can we say that there's also those that they slay with a motive of maybe doing prostitution? Some youths.
It's just on that one. I
No,
think
'cause-
mostly they use it. Yes,
Sit
mostly
down.
they slay because they just want to show off.
Okay.
Like this is the lifestyle that. But in the actual sense, you find that in the real world, that person is not like that. maybe they just want to show off something on social media.
Vinango ashito bwereka na vovala.
Mhm.
I was just, you wanted to say something.
You mentioned something like venangwashita kubwereka na vovala. You get my point.
Mm.
Once you become a slay queen, you get my point. You
Or a
want to be
slay
on top.
queen.
Yes. You want to be on top.
There's
of
no
everything.
slay king, right?
You get my point.
They are there.
You want to be on top of everything. You get my point.
Yes.
Today you borrow, the other day you borrow. At the end of the day, okay, like that one, it's just more like a foundation of prostitution. Because at the end of the day, for you to be on top of the game, you need money.
Yes.
You get my
Sure.
point. Today I want to get that latest dress, that latest trouser. How do I get it? You get my point.
Yes.
I've borrowed this thing. I'm looking nice. And you know us guys, the way we are.
We like
you get my
chasing.
point. Why should I refuse from that person? That is 200. That person will give me a 50 kwacha. I go to another person, gives me a 50 kwacha. You get my point? That's how prostitution comes in. So I think for me, somehow, slay things, even when it comes to fashion as youths, this generation, we are not taking it as in the way it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Is there anything that we can do as maybe an individual or the organization or maybe the government just to look at issues of slaying today, because it's everywhere. It's rampant everywhere. Youths are slaying. They have even stopped concentrating to school. Some they even drop out from school. Some they even dodge at break. They will just go on for photo picking just because of they want to post it on Facebook.
Yeah.
What should be done, like to give solutions to these issues of slaying today?
Like personally, individually, a person is supposed to be. You just have to stay in your lane.
Okay.
Like you are not supposed to envy what other people are doing.
Okay.
Because if you begin to envy what other people are doing, that is the root cause of slaying. Because you'd also want to be like them. In the end, you end up doing things that you are not supposed to do.
Okay.
Yes.
Your contribution.
Okay, as in, for me, you say
What should be done as well? Some measures that should be put in place to help youths not to get involved into slaying.
into slaying.
Yeah.
Now, at some point, it's very important to look at your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, what you want to achieve. You get my point?
Yes.
It's important to look at your history first, what you've been through. You get my point? For me, Nina gonna ponja like a good 4 days, and I wouldn't love to go back to that situation. You get my point?
Yes.
And there are things, you know, I'm a professional videographer, and I've been called in several occasions.
And I'll take time to just to get to know who was. I know it's almost 5 years now we get to know each other,
Sure,
and
sure.
I've seen a lot of some improvements.
Sure,
When it comes to the way you look. Even
thank
your
you.
even
Even
on your education system when it comes
Sure.
to editing and these other things, also I've seen a lot of change.
All right,
But
okay.
there's a question for you that is coming just in a moment from now.
Okay. Yeah. So the thing is that I've been invited in several events, businesses. Sometimes it's up to me to sit first. Okay, out of this, yes, I'll do a very good production, but what am I going to achieve out of it?
Mhm.
You know, people have invited me at some point. Maybe they want to shoot something like a pornographic material, what, and then I'll look at myself. I'll look at my background, my Christian background. Okay, I know I need money, but this, it will destroy my image. You get my point?
Yes, it's true.
Yes, so it's more like being on social media. Even those guys who have been on social media. There was another incident that happens in that was 2018. There was this girl called Sharon Mkuka. Yes, she applied for a job. After applying for a job, she had all the qualifications. She qualified for a job. But just because of social media, some of these companies now, they are monitoring even social media, because the best platform where I can get your attitude, John, is through your social media.
Yes.
That's
account.
true.
Because you post what you think.
Yeah.
Yes. So they checked on social media and then they found that person naked. And that's how she lost that job.
Wow.
So at some point, when we're using this social media platform, let's think of our future. Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's so touching. The reason why I'm saying it's touching because she was almost at the brink of a breakthrough, and the whole thing crashed like that.
Everything, including fingerprints, she did. But just social media. She posted a nude picture.
Wow.
Her nude, not somebody's nude.
Her own.
Her own nude. Yes.
Very bad. The question that I wanted to ask you is, I've seen for some time you working. You love social. I mean, you love media so much. I've seen a lot of some changes, of which I would want you to tell us more, like how you started as getting to the stage of saying Dr. Phill, because it's not a joke to change from Phill member and to now to Dr. Phill, and from there you you interacting with a lot of. Sometimes I remember in Lusaka some years back, you also had the privilege of meeting even some honorable members. I mean MPs, ministers. I remember 2 years ago down the line.
Oh yeah, I remember we made it.
Yeah. So you had that time. How was that possible, and why? How were you connected to those people?
Okay. Ish. I don't have to start from anywhere. But the thing is that when I was at, was it 2013 when I left Chipata TV?
Yeah.
Yes, I had gone to. I was doing a video production by then, not under Teveta, but under Adobe Premiere. It was an international course to say. Yes, and then from there, I'm a blogger. I'm good when it comes to social media.
Okay.
Yes, there are a number of these popular popular pages first. Yes, we are running as a team as the media guys from Lusaka there. We were with people from ZNBC, the Mast, CBC. Yes, yeah. So at some point I was just called. It was just a phone call from that was Chawa, the MP for Chawama. I was like, no, I've seen what you are doing. Can you do a documentary for me? I did the documentary. That was the genesis of the whole story. Yes, I did the documentary. From there, I even advised them. Okay, on social media we can be doing this. We can do this. Yeah, I did that. What he used to do sometimes when he posts, he could have maybe 300 likes. 500 likes, but when I started like managing his page, at least within 2 hours, we could have maybe 1K, something like that. Yes, plus. So from there, he recommended to another minister. He recommended me to another minister. Not until I reached the State House.
We thank God for that.
Yes, exactly, because of the journalism issue and the social media platform I used to do for them.
So how has the lifestyle of this? I know you are still a youth.
Very much active.
Okay.
I am still.
How has this been helping you as a youth, more especially to maintain your lifestyle, not actually to get involved? I know that during the time you were doing this, there was a lot of, the female ladies that ladies that would want to just to earn their living out of your popularity. They would want actually to make a name out of what you do. They would want actually, a lot of friends would want to cope up with you just because of what they seen you doing. How were you able actually to distance yourself from that?
John, 5 years ago I was with you here at CTV.
Yes,
you used to see me like struggling.
No, I never used to see like that. I used to see future.
Yes, you used to see my future, but at some point I could tell you, boy, nifilikuwa rent 500 do you think ningafuna kubwerera hapo coach?
I don't know.
Yes, so at some point in life, at some point funka wagani is okay. There was this situation in my life. I don't want to go back to this situation. So even your movements, you get my point, you have to calculate them. So what am I going to achieve if I do this? Yes, women are always there. Women are, and it's normal. I'm not blaming those, but for me, it was mostly it's not part of my lifestyle, in short. Yeah. I'm not going to say I'm dating or anything.
No, no, no.
That
I
it's
just want, I just want to
that's
follow up
yes.
on what you are saying, because I've seen even 2013 when you were here at Chipata TV again. Those days we used to go in the queue. Sometimes there were a lot of ladies who would come, but I
Yes.
could just notice that no intention of like mindset
No.
on the.
Yeah, no, sometimes, then the other thing when you're on TV, one thing I've learned is when those people comes to you, just attend to them nice because they are your bosses.
Mhm.
You get my point. When you're here, even you, John, believe me, if you've got someone out there,
Mhm.
you are just here alone,
Mhm.
Okamba, but that person will tell more than 10 people. They'll hate you for no reason.
Yeah,
You
it's
get my
That's
point.
true.
That's why I'll tell you, these people are our viewers, they are our bosses. Ndio wamene watupangira.
Ndio mimi natupangira future.
Me, believe me, I'll tell you, ninafika proper extent like here in Chipata. I was in Spa there when I used to present Music Zone here.
Mhm.
Tagula, I was at Madariso by then. We were buying groceries. Then just someone just came in and was like, oh, I'll handle this challenge, this budget. And then from there, he gave me the number. He was like, no, I've got this boy. He likes you. He loves watching your show. So one of these days, you should come. We just have supper
At
together
home.
with my boy at home. Yes. And for real, I did that.
Okay.
Wow.
We went there. We even bought my toy for a boy. We went there with my daddies.
Okay.
It was very nice. Believe me, I wish we were there.
Wow. You never talked about that.
Of course, when you see her on the screen, something big and something better is coming on your way. Yeah, wanna know what it is? Talking of the music zone, I am your girl, Mary Blackson, and how you know her already, which comes on your screens every Friday.
It is music time, of course. It is Music Zone every Friday at 20:30 hours.
I have never seen this kind of act before, never.
I want to be a superstar.
I didn't stop smiling the entire time you were performing.
You are by far the best.
You were completely boring to me. Why are you looking at me like this?
Because you're talking nonsense. My entire body is covered in goosebumps.
It was painful, but I enjoyed it.
Best thing I've seen today.
Now that is talent. Gaetano, how do you really feel?
What do you think?
I've never felt a yes more strong in my life.
No, come on. Could you ask Wandindi to say, oh my?
You're a star.
I don't know if you know, but you were just sitting on your own head.
Did you get nervous performing in front of so many people?
No.
I loved every moment of it.
And you are amazing.
Because I can't even watch. I was like this, like, oh. God, I hope we have insurance. One more time for the ladies.
Nipende kushukuru.
Coming to you, Christabel, as well, you are one of our newscaster here. I mean, our reporter in the newsroom department. Tell us more, like how did you had that intention of actually getting into the media? After all, there are a lot of female ladies, female youth there who actually have had time actually to encounter a lot of young ones, ladies actually to ask their career. A lot of them, they will just say, I want to do nursing, I want to do that, I want to that. Why choosing journalism yourself?
Okay, it's because of there are these icons that I have, people that I always look up to. There's Chivamba Kanyama. Then there's also Judith Nguluve from ZNBC. Like I've always been looking up to those people. Like whenever I see them on TV, I'll be like, one day I have to become like those. It's just
so
that
they've been motivating you, like?
Yes, they have been motivating me. Then there's also this burning passion that I have for journalism. Because the time I chose journalism as a career, my dad was against it. He was like, no ways, you're not going to be a journalist.
There's no money in journalism. That's what people think.
He was like, you are supposed to do pharmacy, not journalism. Journalism is not your thing. Then thank God enough, my mom and my elder brother, they backed me. They were like, they just told my dad to say, no, let her do what she wants to do. If she fails, she'll fail alone. That's how I had that. My passion grew in short.
Okay.
Yes.
But now she's like speaking the voice of the voiceless.
The voice of the voiceless in the society, touching a lot of people out there.
Exactly.
I remember, maybe I may recall just having an imagination picture to say maybe during this time when you started your steps, your journey into journalism, there were a lot of your fellow youths who would sometimes look down on you and discourage you. How were you able to overcome such discouragements from youths? More especially your schoolmates.
It's because of the overwhelming passion that I have for this career. Yes, because not only youths, but even I can recall from Evelyn Horn, lecturers used to, like, they would try to intimidate us to find out whether we are so passionate about what we are doing. They would even say, you will see in future if you guys will continue being like this, because journalism, only the toughest
they survive.
Otherwise, it's not as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what they used to tell us.
It's more like we had the same syllabus, because I was at in Horn as well. They used to tell us that as
well. The same. So we can conclude to say there's one language.
There's one language.
There's one language. Wow, our dear viewers, in case you're just joining us, we are talking about lifestyle amongst the youth. It's just generally, how are you coping up with a lifestyle today? According to the generation of today, more especially what you are doing so far, be it entrepreneurship, be it maybe your course you are doing, or there are those youths that actually crapped school long time ago, but actually they are stranded in the society. They don't know how to go about life. They don't know what to do. Actually, some they just put a blame on the government to say the government is doing nothing. But we are also looking at all those issues, like it's a lifestyle of the youth, and how can you live a right lifestyle from that one that actually tend to discourage you. So from the lifestyles, from the inspirations that our friends are telling us, I'm sure you are able to learn something, so that actually out of what you're going through, be it the discouragement you receive from parents, from friends, from whoever seems to discourage you in life, you can still stick to your own and stay, I'll do this in my life, because that is your lifestyle. We have talked about issues of slaying, and a lot of youth actually, even as I'm talking right now, there are some that are out there in town slaying so far. There are some that maybe they're up and down, kuenda na tuma bag, Why are they moving with those bags? Just because they want to carry that lifestyle is also their lifestyle actually. But we're talking about the new lifestyle that actually can give you something that at the end of the day, there'll be something on the table, as in something to eat. So we still have to continue with the rest of our program. Just now, we'll kick a short break. On the other side, join us as we continue with the rest of the program. Keep watching.
Kabango ndi dzina la kummawa, dzina limene akuluakulu adalitenga kukamtengo kamene kamakhala m'madzi, ndipo kwawo kumawa amapangirako mphasa. Ndipo ufumu nthawi imeneyo pomwe Kabango anali akali mwana unapatsidwa m'manja mwa akuluakulu omwe anakwaniritsa kuusungira chabe. Ndipo analamulirako ena ndi ena nzika zambiri atafa makolo ona onse, ndipo adapitirizabe ndi ena.
Ufumu wako niozika mbakali Kabango mwe watisa ndiye mwine wake
kuyambana na tete wako na ine nikuuza aziwa ufumu kuti ni wako. Mukati mwa ulimi umeneyu analupezamo kanga chepe komwe iwo analumangira nyumba kuwalale kumene timati Lusaka. Kunali aphawo watatu ake Kabango amene iwo adalusunga, ndipo mkati mwa nkhani imeneyi munali zina monga ngati ndiponso mkati mwa nkhani imeneyi abale anga munali zochitika zambiri zachisoni, zombetsa chifundo ndi zoseketsanso nthawi imodzi ni imodzi. Tili kuona Kabango kunalinso kudyera mafumu, kudyera masuku pamutu anemake mudzi osalondola malamulo monga mafumu ena onse ankachitira.
nkhani yokuti Kabango ofuna nkhala ufumu wa unomu litolera linkhale mfumu uno muzi ndiye waso.
Kunalinso kukwatiritsa bana ang'ono kapena kukwatira amene iwo afunika kupita ku sukulu.
Ekupavumo nibani general cheko ati
abale anga nkhani ndiyokondweretsa kwambiri, ndiponso ndingonena kuti sangalalani pakuona kanema ndi kumvetsera pa nkhani imeneyi ya Kabango, ndiponso muyang'ane ndi kumvera ndi mkaphunzitsenso anzanu kuti nawonso akadziweko. Zikomo kwambiri.
From killing innocent people with a bomb you designed.
I didn't think I had a choice.
You always have a choice.
There she is. No. Can't believe that hot girl kicked all our asses.
The what?
What now?
What took you so long?
So we're supposed to believe that you're Tina Merrick from Brooklyn.
I'm CIA. I've been given the freedom to operate under deep cover for years.
So it looks like Tina is on our side.
Yes, new team member. What's up?
Wow, thanks so much for joining us. In case you're just joining us on your favorite program, This Generation, the program designed to inform, to educate, and to sensitize. We are privileged today in the studio. We are talking to Dr. Phill Membe, is one of our Chipata TV team, our workmate here at Chipata TV, getting to know how his lifestyle has been up to now, since then to now, and also our newsroom caster, our reporter, our reporter. We are also looking at our lifestyle as well, and we are also looking at your lifestyle. How do we look at your lifestyle on this one? We are also talking about it's just generally how actually youths are being surviving. How are they surviving? How are they spending their time? How are they actually coping up with this generation? More especially, we're talking about the lifestyle amongst the youth. Just continue with the rest of the program. We talked up. We were talking about something where we were talking about you being here at 13 in 2013. You manage. There was a lot of things, and this, you know. I'm just happy.
Yes, I remember I was doing 3 points. Oh, sorry. I remember I was doing that was before I was at NBC. I was doing that was Music Zone. Yes, Music Zone. We're doing with you as well. We're doing Take a Break.
Take a Break.
Yes. What else?
There was also a movie that we are doing at the hillside there.
A movie called Tragedy.
Tragedy. I still have those.
In fact, it's now a series because it's starting. Should be next month here on Chipata TV now.
Right.
Yes, we are redoing that. Yes. Okay. And on Saturday we are meeting with the whole cast. Yes, doing the same movie.
Are you now planning to make me join the program?
The door is wide open.
Because I still have those lyrics and the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have them. So all the notes, and I mean those ones we used to say. I remember those days would get angry from nowhere.
Sure. No, we still do that when you're on set.
Yeah, wow. So, okay, just to continue with one of the Music Zone you had here at Chipata TV, it is one of the shows that was the greatest show on Chipata TV.
Sure.
How were you able to cater the mindset of the people to get their attention?
No, mostly for me, I used to be on the, what can I say? We used to communicate with the musician, first the local musicians from here, then second the musician from Lusaka there, so that I get what they are doing on time. Yes, and then foot, I used to go on the ground, like getting the vox pops from the people. Okay, what do you think about that show? You know, it's very important because you're doing it for them.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, that's what I used to do mostly.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, Dr. Phill, there are also youths that are spending their time just on smoking and drinking beer. And that has been their lifestyle today. What is your take on this?
No, for me, I'll tell you one thing. Mm-hmm. At some point, you will find me in a nightclub. Mm-hmm. You get my point?
Does it mean?
No, what I'm saying is, wait. You find me in the nightclub. Mm-hmm. I'm seated with someone. Mm-hmm. That does not mean I am there because of beer. Mm-hmm. Just know that there's a certain business I'm doing. Mm-hmm. So even them, I'll tell them, even them, if that same smoking brings money on their tables, bring foods on their tables, then let them continue. If that thing doesn't bring food on their tables, then stop that right now.
And you are the first person I've talked to who gives such encouragement.
Yes.
Public.
No, because okay, for me, let me just tell you the truth. Me, I love money.
Yeah,
that is one. Two, I know there's no good life after 40. Mm-hmm. Yes, so if there's this time you need to work hard, is right now. And whatever move you make, just make sure that that same move will defend you after 40 years.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's
I've
true.
seen people like Vadipageti, Vamdala, Vankote. You know, this is June, Bazizida. Vadipageti, Vadinkala. And then you ask yourself, this time Vamdala, wenzafunika vadikufamu, kuli quiet, wanalipira chena ka Wi-Fi na ka DSTV. You're just seated on the school wako. You get my point?
Breeze, like.
And when this is the right time to prepare for that, yes, for that life, you get my point. That's what I'm saying. For me, sometimes, yes, I can drink. I drink, in short. Mm-hmm. Yes, but you find me that when I go out there, sometimes there's like those days I used to do Music Zone here. Mm-hmm. When you find me at this point there, just know that there's an artist, Achoka Kulusaka or Kulima artist, I'll go there, just that interaction with the artist. You get my point? No panga my appointment. You get my point. At the end of the day, I'm making my show easy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that.
Talking about the issues of artists and where music industry is concerned, mm-hmm. It has touched me. 2016, you did a song, which I liked and I still love it. Mama.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the song? I need the video.
Yeah, the video is there. 2016, I released an album called Nisungiden. Mm-hmm. Yes, it was a gospel album. In fact, that was my first and last album.
Wow.
Yeah, I do sing. I've got a studio in Lusaka, but okay, I do sing, but not yakutinga pangire mondalama. I just sing
For passion, just for leisure. Sure.
Like a mama, I did that video when dad died, and then she used to cry a lot. Yeah, so I did that video. No, I was on a church video, even featured her in the video, and I was like, Mom, look at this. What do you think? Yeah, just that.
It comforted the mother, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
The video is here, right?
Yeah, the video is here.
Wow. It's going to cross the show. Yeah, so we shall close our show with the video for Dr. Phill. What's the title of the video? Because that's a part where I love it most, the chorus part, where you mama chilichonse chenaleta mukazitenga nonipasa madaliso.
Yeah, actually that's it's called Amama.
It's called
I
Amama.
was just trying to tell her that yes, I know Dad is not with us right now. So, but I'm the only one as in Mkulupa family. So, whatever I bring here, kanganka bledi kantukangono, what you do just let me have your blessings. Today, if I bring a kabanzi, if I go with your blessings, my ranzaka bwana blade. It's just goes like that. At the end of the day, crying won't solve anything here. Yeah.
I'm sure it's a nice, according to the explanation of giving, it's a nice thing, right? Because the greatest blessings we can ever receive is the blessings from our parents.
That's true.
Many people, they stop loving their parents, they stop actually appreciating their parents for all what they have done. They even stop, even just buying a little thing, even just to say, thank you, Mama. They have not done that because they lash into bigger things minus blessing their parents. So the first thing we need to do is to have charity at home. And when our parents bless us, wherever you go, you'll be a blessing. And you're a blessing here too.
Thank you so
much. You're a blessing, I repeat.
Thank you so much. I received that.
Amen.
As we are quarantining.
As we're coming to the dying minutes of our today's broadcasting, I want you to actually to tell us about the positive lifestyle that a youth should live today.
Okay, looking at today's generation, as youths, we ought to engage ourselves in activities that will build us. Unlike whereby you just do things that at the end of the day which won't even help you. Maybe, for instance, you start abusing drugs. Those drugs will end up killing you. So the best way, even if you are faced with a challenge, it's better you go to the hospital. There are those people that they call the psychosocial counselors who can, they'll help you, they'll assist you. Psychologically, they'll assist you. Even if you are depressed, you reach a point whereby the depression will go, rather than engaging in drug abuse and the like. Yes, and the other thing is to put God as the cornerstone of our life. At the end of the day, it's not like we created ourselves, no. God is the one who created us. He's the alpha of this life that we are enjoying. He even knew us even before we were born. So we just have to put everything in God's hand.
I'm even sitting like this waiting because you are preaching to us now. Okay. Just have your final words as in your last conclusion remarks. I like the way you're coming out because you're preaching. So there are others that maybe their hope is gone and they think there's no, again, life after whatever they are going through. There's no hope to whatever they are going through. What is your encouragement? Just to comfort them, to encourage them. I know your encouragement, it can change them. Your word, it can change them.
Okay, they are looking at those people who are downcast.
Okay, yeah.
They should just go back to the drawing board.
Okay.
What I mean by going back to the drawing board is to go back on their knees. Ask God. Because even if we pass through the fire, the storms, God is always there with us. So it's just a matter of us communicating with Him. He listens whatever we tell Him. And because He even promises us in the Bible to say, those who wait upon the Lord, they will soar like the mighty eagles. So we just have to wait upon the Lord, put our trust in God, and we'll be able to soar like eagles.
Should I just say, as Chipata TV team, we should create a platform where you'll be just encouraging people with the word of God? What do you think, Dr. Phill?
Why not?
So that platform must be there for her. Yeah, she's a good advisor using the word of God. So I believe you are touched and you are encouraged in case you maybe because of the things you are going through, tribulations of life that you and I we may be going through. We are encouraged by her ways that we should just make God as cornerstone of our life. Whatever we are going through, God will see us through. Remember, He promised in His word definitely that He will never leave us, but He shall be with us forever. Wow, great advice from you.
I think I should just become Mama, a woman of God.
Woman of God. Wow. So
Yes.
we are hoping to see Papa.
Yes, we are hoping to see Papa. Okay, as Papa, let me just say, as a youth, like she said, let's go back to our drawing board. Let's identify ourselves. This generation, we are very lucky, guys. We have all the resources at hand. Imagine even the president, is it last week or the other week, he was even issuing 30 million for the youths and for the artists.
It was last week.
You get my point. So the thing is that as a youth with future, think of how am I going to be part of those to eat that same cake. You get my point. So let's go back. Let's mulungu tisazimkumbukira che guys kankana na ma pressure. You know, let's invite him to be with us. You get my point.
Yes.
In everything we do. You get my point. Let's
Era bambire bantu amaona mungaise ma journalists maenda ku church. Vaonese kuti timapempera nice.
It's just a wrong preconceived notion.
You know, at some point I felt bad last time I was in the honorable's office, and then someone just came. I was like, "Nifuna go empowerment. Empowerment. Nifuna chita chani kaya vili vonse." You get my point. You find that there are youths. You want empowerment. Even if they tell you, go back home there, write a proposal. Nkalani mutimu. You can't write a proposal, you can't do anything. You get my point? So like what she said, me, I'm 100% with her. Go back to the drawing board. If you feel at some point you are wrong, go back to the drawing board, invite God. At some point, invite even your friends. Consult from Bakula. I'm done. What do you think I can do? You get my point? Money is always there. It is there already. Baranda Teresa Tapera Atambi Cafe. You get my point? Money is there. The president and a person, but it's up to you to convince those guys to give you that money, and then that money, it will help you as a youth. Yes, the other thing is that there's, you know, life yankara easy this time. There's Google this time. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be a carpenter, whatever, you can download the lessons without going to school. Tutorials, they are there. You want to become a photographer, a cameraman, a video or whatever. Tutorials are there on internet. Download them. Go through them. Start doing something on your own. Yeah, so let's not spend time to call a The thing is that if today you're hungry, tomorrow you come back, you find that pressure for you're 2 steps. Yeah, that's how it is in life. So yeah, I think
that's all. Oh, wow.
Then the other thing,
yes,
you have to make yourself useful.
Yes.
Because you'd find that there are youths out there who don't even make that step of applying for a job. Then they'll be seated and they'll be complaining, no, this government, what and what. Only those who are like, they'll be putting the blame on the government.
Yes.
At the end of the day, they are not even taking that bold step.
Yes, they're not taking that
apply.
bold step. Look at our friends in Tanzania this time. You find that in Tanzania, when you go to Tanzania, you won't find youth abokambata. No, you find Tanzanian government. Those guys are entrepreneurs. Those guys knows business. Those guys are making a lot of money than civil servants. You get my point? Yeah, so that's how it is. Teacher say a situation of no, I have to go out of the country. I order something like that. You know, let's create something of our own.
Mamoti ndrama zikazichoka zikazingena mwameno.
Yes.
Within. Should be just in circulation. As a
Look at, they're empowering farmers right now. But I'll tell you even right now, 3 kilometers from where you go in Spa there, ShopRite, you find that even an orange comes from South Africa.
Yeah.
Where are we youths? We have a lot of farms.
Inenfana ngambo panga blade ya mnyara.
Thank you.
Wow, actually, definitely we have come to the end of today's broadcasting on your program, This Generation, the program that comes to you every Saturday exactly at 12:15. In case you missed today's edition, you can actually also watch your repeat on Wednesday exactly at 16 hours. Much congratulations to those that they're celebrating their birthday and still celebrating their birthdays today. Others will be celebrating their birthdays tomorrow. Much congratulations to you. Happy birthday once again. I would just say congratulations also to you for making it possible to feature on this program. I know you have always been sometimes behind the scenes, sometimes out, sometimes in, sometimes it was hard for me to catch you. So I never wanted to tell you that you'll be featuring on the program, just catching unprepared.
And it was on a gunpoint. Don't do that again. Because I'll come with a shot on your show one day.
So I never told them, I never promised that you guys prepared for this. I just got unprepared. So we have information. A journalist a soldier on duty is never dry. You are just like that. Thanks for that.
Once a journalist, always a journalist.
Yes.
Once a journalist.
To the curb.